This is the Simpit. I'm Michi Hoyer, and this is some additional content for you guys after that thrilling 2.4-hour race of the Raw before 24, done by Sean Cole there, with a kind of bit of bad luck, I have to say. So, as I promised for you guys, we are back for some further racing. This time it's me in the racing seat, as yeah, Sean definitely needs some time to recover. So, we're here at Adelaide in the Formula Simracing Winter Series 2018, and we're just down to do some installation laps. Nothing major there. So we had this race today at Dubai Autodrome. It was a good race for me, I have to say. And now I just want to get a little bit more used to the new track, which will be venue number 3 of the Formula Simracing Winter Series. A series that is open to everyone, so if you're interested in running there, yeah, simply have to join the Formula Simracing forum, get yourself registered, and yeah, announce that you are participating in the Formula Winter Series races. And I think it's a nice format, especially for guys that are currently starting sim racing. So we're here back racing again a tiny little bit. It's not going to be as eventful or as suspenseful as that Raw before 24 race was, but I think still something enjoyable for you guys, since you will see me learning a track that I've never raced on. So here's the first issues already. I thought I would be fine running lower suspension there, but in fact I'm not. Yes, Josh, installation laps are, in real life, that would be go out, do one lap, and see if everything's working, like the radio and stuff is working. But that would be on the real motor racing. However, in sim racing, for me, installation laps are laps where I get used to a track, where I do the first changes to a setup, where I get the first feel from the track, where I do sort my braking points, stuff like that, where I look for interesting things on the side of the track to remember or to remark at. Like you will see on the upcoming braking point, the next turn is going flat out, but then there comes the hairpin, and I brake exactly where the emergency exit is, like that. There I hit the brakes, and then I'm gonna be slowed down perfectly for that hairpin. Stuff like that. That's installation laps, because basically you get this layout installed into your brain. You get the specific character, whatever. It's already late here in Germany, I'm sorry. You get that done to your head, you get that into your mind. You start to find the rhythm of doing laps and doing them consecutively. If good or not good is a different question at that second, but you start to do stuff more regularly. Your mistakes are reduced, stuff like that. So that's all about installation laps here. Get yourself in shape with a racetrack, so to say. That's how I rate installation laps. Hit the wall there, not too good. Shouldn't do that too often. So there you go, that stuff like that, that is installation stuff. I didn't want to go without too much, without no fuel. I'm thinking of still having issues with the right height. Car's quite bumpy there. Yeah, that is Adelaide, and I already have an issue with that track, not because of its history or whatever. But this chicane is another good luck with it when going over it or through it or whatever, like we had in Imola and Formula Simracing. And track limits is another bad story here, which I can see bad stuff happening. Oh no, that does not work at all on the set what I just said in now. And that's exactly what I mean. Like the guy ahead and me now went over that. Oh, that's damage to the suspension. Those curbs are gonna kill you. So actually you need to stay away from them. Or, in favor of turn 1, you jump over them. Which is annoying to me because that not enables clean racing. To me that is about being in a lottery, getting yourself some sort of unsporting advantage. That's how I see those occasions. I think that's also a problem with modern Ham Untitled tracks, since they are some sort of inviting the drivers to go wide to extend track limits for the sake of lap time. However, track limits should be obeyed and obviously cared at. Well, at least that's my mind setting towards this. And I don't want to annoy you too much with those driving installation lab things, just a little bit. I got asked today why I'm not doing any showmare on the Simpit, and well, ironically I replied, well, I did shows, all that Raw Before 24 things, they were streamed from my end. Didn't actually make it my show though, so I decided to quickly come back, put in some laps here on Adelaide, get you guys some further information on FSR or whatever you would like to hear or like to know, and then come back live again tomorrow for maybe some iRacing or some different racing. Maybe even some testing around here, some serious testing, maybe with my personal engineer. So there's a lot of plans in my head. Something I would like to fiddle out overnight and see how we can make it work tomorrow. To get you guys some good piece of racing, some good piece of entertainment in. At the bottom line, you are currently seeing the Patreon count. So the Patreon is down in the description, and it's I don't want to call it an additional service, but if you want to get into behind the scenes of the Simpit, have a mutual chat with Sean Cole, have a mutual chat with me and other Patreons, join that group, support the Simpit, contribute to that channel, and it's a special event coming up as soon as we hit the $500 of monthly subscription bonus. Then we're gonna have a race that will be eligible to participate for every Patreon member in that group. This will then be broadcasted and commented on live by the Simpit, being broadcasted and brought to his channel here. And of course, in the background at Patreon page, you will receive further incentives and further further content that the public does not see yet. So if you want to get involved, feel free to click the link, subscribe yourself to the Patreon, get access to the private Discord channel of Sean Cole, and contribute yourself to the show. It would be really great to see some of you guys there, that's for sure. Hey Thomas, hey everyone else. No MK, it's the tires flexing so much on the being under pressure. I don't think this mod is considerably good. It has some issues and some real glitches. So that's the moving probably you will see, despite my steering wheel is not turned and moved at all. But this flexing definitely comes from tires, not from the steering there. Oh, this is going to be a very tough race there in 2 weeks' time. A lot of preparation probably needs to be done to make this a good one, though. As I'm pretty happy currently leading this winter series with a good 18-point gap. However, if you smash into the wall and end your race all over the sudden, you may not end up carrying any point at all. And yeah, with 25 points being awarded for a race win in the feature race, that lead is gone quite fast and quite soon. That went a little bit too late. Already fixed the balance a little bit to my liking there. So let's see whether we can just go in and do some serious long run already.
That was a 1:12.12.
Don't hit that. Ah. Oh, MK, that's a bad news, I have to say. Usually your brake pedal should be the stiffest one. So, yeah, have fun reassembling it. Hope you will have it fixed soon. And if you guys want to join me, this server is public also, so fire up your rFactor 2, subscribe to the GP3 mod series on the workshop, and then go on the multiplayer section and look for the formulasimracing.net number 3 server. That is when you will find me right here.
The lap was a 1:22.03.
I'm not happy at all with anything, either in terms of balance or whatever. Hey James, you have some good news, really. Shoot. Oh, that's great.
That was a 1:12.
That's good fun for you then.
0.
I mean, it's actually not a bad car. It's really fun to drive, I agree on that. But it's not too much fun to drive on those tracks we're currently driving it. Since it's not really made for them, I think. Well, that's a different story. It's just another drifting car currently to me. And other than eating the rear left tire, I'm doing nothing with it. Well, Dragon, that's totally alright to me. However, that isn't. Right, so, well, that's sliding going on. I really need to change something, because that sliding just kills my tires and nothing else. So I'm just trying to set in different things. Yep. Mateusz just summed it up very well. It's a curb lottery again. Oh, that was a wall lottery and I lost it. Too bad guys, you don't have this sim. I know that Sean is very much liking that iRacing. However, I'm a pure rFactor 2 guy. I need to admit that. Holy moly. I can't even turn this car around there. Are you serious? There you go. Oh, flat spots. Like mad. So it will get big rattling. There you go. Go through that corner. I don't think that the setting change helped me at all. No, it didn't. Rather than getting massive amount of understeer, the rear end is still loose. Yeah, I really do like this formula, this rFactor sim. For me, it's just the greatest piece of art, the most complete and complex simulation out there. Like it or not, for me it is like that. So there you go. Just some more testing going on. No, not some more testing going on. Anyway, I would not like to keep this stream going too long at all. Oh, James, there are a lot of sims out there. Oh, wait. Got the message. There you go. That's the weekend being passed. Right. With those settings now being done. Come on. Let me click there. Thank you. I probably need a bit more yeah, anyway, tracks now being loaded again. I'm definitely going to increase a bit more on that differential. Make that a bit more closed. That will give me, hopefully, I need to reset some things anyway. A little bit more traction out of the corners. I don't mean wheel spin, so probably change that a lot. Yeah, what's definitely different about rFactor 2 is that the tire model is a lot more sophisticated. Like I do not know any tire model at all that is so accurate than the one on rFactor 2. At least to me that is. Hey Joao, thanks for joining us. Okay, now I'm floating there like all over the place. Is it because of that setting maybe? Now probably I have to deal with a lot of understeer into the car as well. Oops. Probably I need to fix some further things. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting race. I can see we had 5 wide into turn 1 on the feature race, on the sprint race, sorry. Not sure about the feature race because I've let that from the pole. But we had 5 people going wide in turn 1 on the sprint race. A P2 up to P6 or something. And it was a real miracle to have that not been ended in disaster at all. Oh dear. Mistakes are gonna be done so easy here. I agree with you, Josh. I fully agree. The contact patches, as I said, I think the most sophisticated. So as I said, installation laps, I think that lap is not at all configured to my brain whatsoever. I think 10% minimum torque, and then standard force 1.0 of the car multiplier. The Logitech profiler though shows 100% of force feedback strength. So at least I want to have some force on the wheel when turning it. Really need to get that penultimate corner done correctly to not go fully wide and fully wrong. James, I'm not sure really how clipping feels. Actually, I just yeah, nice flip. Fun fact, only the rear right suspension broke. Ah. I'm sure I got some clipping in it. However, I won't notice. Or won't know that I got clipping in. Because I do not actually know how that feels. If it comes down to force feedback, I'm like more than just a rookie. Yep. Oh, for crying out loud. So let's go in dirty air and see what happens. Nice glitch. Oops. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun race to watch rather than drive. I mean, really, those curbs can shoot you off at any time. Same on my end, really. No, there's no real clipping going on then. Force feels like being the same all the time. Unless you have a lot of rattling because of flat spots. But other than that, I feel totally fine. As I get spammed there in the background, I'm sorry for them spamming noises. Missing that apex ever and ever again, it's ridiculous. Yeah, James, that's the very same on my end. I know what clipping is, but I don't know how to feel or recognize it. There you go, that's another lap done. Oh, this track is giving me a hard time already. Right, come on, Michi. One damn lap to the end and then we go offline again and rest for the day. Was quite some activity going on. And since I promised you guys some more racing to be seen on that channel for today, I went out. But yeah, as you see, a lot of people reversing out of those runoffs and everything. I'm not ready to do anything at all. Could you stop messaging me there? So this is really interesting. For the first two races I was looking for a car that goes around corners pretty much, probably because they were fast high-speed corners. And now I'm actually looking for a car that is stable out of the slow ones. And that does not work at all. Well, and Eric, I would have tried to really. But if you go any lower, the curbs are cutting you off even more. I'm not sure whether this is a good idea at all. Alright, come on Michi. Get it into a 12. Yeah, that was bad luck on the curb. Giving you a bad line through here. Even touching the wall. And that's the annoying thing on this mod with that tracks. Because next time if I go over that curb the same way, it just makes the right hand side of the car fly. Getting me total balance through that chicane. Yeah, so the rear spring could be something I would need to look for.
That was a 1:12.86.
See, there you go, this time the little jump helped me over there, and I'm 2/10 down. But I didn't do anything different, and this is annoying, because that makes racing a race not being down to skill, but to luck, whether you hit that stuff right or not. And I'm really annoyed at such stuff. No, because there are no real plugins for DX11. I'm still running DX9 from now on again. This is so damn annoying, really. Another mistake. Alright, at some point there was the acronym Formula Skill Racing. Should be more like Formula Luck Racing meanwhile. If you race that car here on that track, despite the fact it's being same for everyone obviously, but I'm happy that the real Formula Sim Racing season, which is about to kick off in about March or April, will have some different and obviously better tracks than that.
That was a 1:12.79.
Well, that's a decent lap so far. Let's just bring it home. That looks good. Into the 11th we go. 111.4. So that's I think not too bad of a lap time there currently. Oh yeah, I think you're right, Sherwood. You're absolutely right, but whom to say that though?
That was a 1:11.
Right, now I want to make it into the 10. There you go. Good cut over the chicane, could bring me into the 10s. That's the annoying thing. Either you crash into the wall, or you're gonna be purple overall. Yeah, Steam King is right, depends on the situation. But show me any driver that wants to win to not go hard for that last 10th. Same like I'm doing here at the minute. Because I'm missing that 1.5 tenth to make this one a 1 minute 10. Now I just flat spotted my tires rather than gaining speed.
That was a 1:11.45.
There you go. Hit the first curb perfectly right to then just jump over the second part. It's an invalid lap, no matter what, to me. That should be a lap being deleted by either the game or be the FSR administration. However, I do know neither of the thing is the case. Those curbs can kill you and jump you into the wall. This is going to be a fun race, really. You guys will see and have some great fun watching that. And I'm not taking any criticism for the Formula Simracing administration, really. Yeah, Josh, it's as you say, go hard or go home. But that's not what racing is supposed to be from my point of view. You know, I mean, I can cut the chicane like it just simply doesn't exist. So what's the point of it? And this will be where the race winning thoughts will be decided. Like, I can go out of the final corner having like 0.4, 0.5 of a second gap to the car behind. If that guy just runs over the chicane like it doesn't exist and goes and gets away with it, yeah, GG. I'm done even before the left-hand king, you know? What am I supposed to do? The other guy in behind will have an overdraft on me like 20 or 30 kph. How am I gonna defend that? Not at all. And I think a racetrack should never ever let the gentleman's agreement be deciding a race, because if go for a win or something, well, sorry for my language, but fuck off the gentleman's agreement. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what I mean. And nope, I think I'm done racing for now. However, I want to get into that 1:10s. It's ridiculous. Hey Martin, I'm a little bit tired meanwhile. Done some big amount of racing today. Was engineering 2.5 hours for Sean. That got shot off in the final corner. Or not in the final corner, but in the penultimate lap of the Raw before 24. And did not even finish that race in the end. After 2 hours 22 minutes out of 2 hours 24, he got shot with the car, got some irreparable damage. So yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment in the end. However, he did well, and I think the team he is running the 24 hours of Daytona next week is going to be considerably happy to have him. Yeah, James, I did. Not fully, but I think I got some lit up throat still. Probably need to look for the doctor again, since there is some pain sometimes that is simply there and then it's gone again. We just off track limits and get away with it because the system doesn't detect. So is that the way racing should be? I don't think so. That stupid curb helped though, pulling us straight again. Yeah, illness is like a real pain. Whatever you do, it costs you some energy. You definitely would need to recover. Don't touch the wall there. And don't touch the curbs there. And hit the braking. Don't touch the curbs, I said. So, wanna go real hard? Let's see. Go harder, go home. It was not even a detected cut. Yeah, thank you, James. I'm the very same, happy about that. So really, I want to get an experiment done right now, and if that experiment works really good, I'm gonna get it to FSR administration, and then we probably have to talk about it. And I mean, I'm exaggerating the stuff here a lot right now, but don't think that's the way you want to have it to be. Is there any damage? No. No damage, so we go here and then flip around the car. Just in the right moment. Oh, we can do it with a broken rear end suspension as well. Oh, that does not matter at all. Alright guys, you ready for the... Oops. And here is exactly the situation I was talking about. Attention. And that is a legal pass for for rFactor 2. I mean, isn't it ridiculous? Isn't that really ridiculous? And I gotta tell you what though, if people find out about it, no matter how hard it looks, since there are no penalties currently in the Formula Sim Racing Winter Series, this is going to be happen on the races, and this will drive me mad. I'm sure about that. This will drive me as mad as Sean Cole was after being taken out. Anyway, guys, I don't want to distract you even more, or make you even more see me fuming. So I quickly save my set, click left, click exit, and say thank you very much for watching here today. And yeah, I hope to see you back tomorrow. I will do something tomorrow. I'm still not sure what though. Still a bit 50-50 on it, but there will be some racing by me. Yeah, Josh, I agree, and everyone else. It's absolutely crazy. People are going to be cutting, and this is gonna be insane. So anyway, we got 2 weeks in order to fix this. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you had some little bit more of enjoyment. Next time around, hopefully even more enjoyable. Anyway, guys, I wish you guys a good weekend. If you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, bring them to the show, bring them to the Patreon page, which is right here. Let me see. There you go. Sean Cole is creating the Simpit for you. That is the Patreon page, so there will be additional content being thrown out. This was today's setup for the Raw Before 24 from my end. Engineering for him there. The review was a little bit earlier on there as well for everyone being involved. So if you want to contribute to the show, make it bigger, make it more entertaining, contribute to the Patreon, and join the backstage guys. However, the format of the show won't change at all, so everyone who's not on the Patreon will in the end see the same stuff, just maybe a few days later. Anyway, if you want to join the discussion and everything, feel free to join there. Sean Cole will definitely appreciate it, so will I. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a good weekend. And this is Michi Hoyer, and this is the Simpit, and we see you guys out on track.